2021 Honda Accord 1.5 TXL versus 2021 Kia K5 GT line AWD comparison review. When it comes to midsize family sedans, there are likely two names that immediately spring to mind: Honda Accord and Toyota Camry. While the latter may be the perennial sales king, for the better part of the past 5 years, the former has been a motor trend go-to pick for family sedan recommendations. The 10th generation Honda Accord does so much so well, with handsome sheet metal, a spacious cabin, great powertrains, and even better driving dynamics. But, as the current Accord grays, a stylish new challenger has appeared on the horizon with the hopes of upsetting the Camcord family sedan dynamic, the 2021 Kia K5. To find out if the new kid on the block has what it takes to take on the segment leaders, we got our hands on a 2021 Kia K5 GT line AWD and a 2021 Honda Accord 1.5 TXL and put both to work in a battery of tests. Spec showdown. You're probably more familiar with the Accord than the K5. On sale since 2017 and mildly refreshed for 2021, the 10th generation Honda Accord is one of the best yet. Its lineup runs the gamut from fuel-sipping hybrid to premium sports sedan, with the latter example even besting the likes of the Audi A4 in our "Is luxury worth it?" comparison test. For this comparison, we opted for the basic family transport iteration, a near top-spec Accord XL model. Sporting a standard 1.5-liter turbocharged i4 engine, this Honda makes a healthy 192 horsepower and 192 pound-feet of torque and pairs it to a CVT automatic. Like most vehicles in the segment, the Accord is front-wheel drive. K5 may bring to mind the legendary Chevy off-roader of the same name stateside, but in its home country of South Korea, Kia has been selling what we knew as the Kia Optima as the K5 for over 10 years. Seeking to simplify its international naming structure, Kia dropped the Optima name upon the introduction of what would have been the 5th-gen version last year. The new 2021 Kia K5 picks up where the old Optima left off, with sporty Kia Stinger-inspired styling, premium cabins, and, like the Honda, a multitude of different powertrain options. For this comparison, we opted for a racy-looking, but mid-level, K5 GT line. It, like most K5s, comes standard with a 1.6-liter turbocharged i4 making 180 horsepower and 195 pound-feet of torque. Paired with an 8-speed automatic, Kia offers the K5 in either front or all-wheel drive. Kia sent us the latter for this comparison. What's cooking? Good looking. Parked next to each other in a parking lot, there's no denying that the new K5 is the sharper of the two cars. I'm glad someone is trying to be different, and with Kia's design language, it works, staff editor Connor Golden said. With styling inspired by the criminally overlooked Stinger, the K5 is a looker, with its sporty, sharp lines, fastback roofline, racy rear diffuser, and its arresting S-shaped amber daytime running lights. The Accord isn't an ugly car, just the opposite, in fact, but alongside the Kia, the Honda looks almost homely. Everything about this car strikes me as a little more formal, a little more mature, features editor Scott Evans said. It's stylish but not as youthful and playful as the K5. Inside, it's much the same story. The K5 makes a killer first impression, with red leather, a flat-bottom steering wheel, and an expansive infotainment screen. The feel-good details weren't missed, either, with editors liking the artfully designed speakers, HVAC vents, and radio tube graphics, even if overall materials quality paled in comparison to the Honda. Like the company it comes from, the Accord's cabin is reserved, but well thought out. The fake wood trim looks real, the leather feels soft, and the seats are supportive, Motor Trend and Espanol managing editor Miguel Cortina said. But the 2021 Accord is beginning to show its age, somewhat. The Accord's instrument cluster and infotainment screen, in comparison to the K5's, seem small and are beginning to show their age, Cortina added. When it comes to space, the K5 and Accord are closely matched. The K5 has more headroom and front legroom, but the Accord wins on rear legroom and shoulder room. In our minds, as long as your head isn't touching the headliner and you have enough room to stretch your legs up front, which both cars offer, we'll happily take a more spacious, adult-friendly back seat. Kids don't stay small forever, after all.